My name is Samuel Solomon. Welcome to my game room. My game will be on this literature review presentation named The Global Struggle, the Economic Impact of Widespread Unemployment. Before we start, let's test your knowledge. You have a little game here, and the question is, what is my research question? A. How does the factors of unemployment cause people to suffer economically? B. Answer A is the way to go. C. Answer B is the way to go. Or D. All of the above. Dun, 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 dun. I hope you guessed it. The answer is A. How does factors of unemployment cause people to suffer economically? You must view all the levels before this game begins. We have the introduction, body 1, body 2, body 3, mythology, conclusion, finding and implication, and lastly, figures. Choose your character. Level 1, we have my introduction. Unemployment is a major economic issue that affects people all over the world. It can lead to poverty, crime, mental health disorders, and decreased productivity. This study aims to determine the fundamental elements that lead to unemployment in various nations and investigate how they communicate with one another. It can lead to financial insecurity, isolation, mental health issues, and decreased life pleasure. To address these concerns, officials must first understand the root causes of unemployment in order to create effective ways to mitigate its effects. Level 2, Automation and Unemployment. Authors discuss the history and future of workplace automation, noting that there are still many jobs that cannot be automated. Automation can create new types of jobs, but it can also lead to job displacement, existing economic inequalities. Author study highlights the multi-phased relationship between technology and employment outcomes, with automation replacing many routine jobs and creating more complex and specialized occupations that require higher level of education and skills. Policymakers must consider the potential benefits and costs of technological change when formulating strategies to promote employment and economic growth. Next, we have level 3, economic cost of unemployment. Holster argues that the high level of unemployment can have a long-term economic consequences such as decreased productivity and increased government spending on social welfare programs. He suggests policies such as workforce training programs, wage subsidies, and public works projects to mitigate these effects. Technology has increased productivity and created new job opportunities, but it has also led to job displacement, especially for low skilled workers. He suggests that these policies, such as workforce training programs, wage subsidies, and public work projects to mitigate these effects. Next, we have level 4, unemployment and social consequences. This study focused on how technology affects income inequality among workers with different skill sets. The authors finding evidence that technological advantages over the past few decades have disproportionately benefited high-skilled workers while leaving low-skilled workers behind. Comparing these three sources, we see a common theme. Technology is rapidly changing the nature of work and employment prospects for different groups of people. Here we take an optimistic view, arguing that although certain jobs may disappear due to automation, there will still be plenty of opportunities for those with skills not easily replicated by machines. Next, we see level 5 methodology. This was probably my favorite section to work on as the article investigates the economic impact of unemployment on individuals worldwide. Data collection will be through survey questionnaires distributed to those who have been unemployed, and existing datasets such as ILO labor market statistics will be evaluated. Experimental research approaches will be used to evaluate theories concerning the influence of unemployment on individuals' economic well being. The study will look at various aspects of global unemployment trends over time, such as the number of unemployed people by country or region, the percentage of unemployed people by educational attainment, and the relationship between unemployed rates and other macroeconomic indicators. And we have level 6. The conclusion: unemployment has been a major source of concern for individuals, families, and communities worldwide. To address the issue, governments and private groups must work together to implement policies that provide job possibilities for individuals. This includes investigating in education and skill development programs, encouraging in entrepreneurship and small business formations, and enacting labor regulations to ensure employees receive equitable pay and benefits. Next, we have level 7: findings versus implications. With findings, we have unemployment is caused by economic downturns, technical improvements, consumer demand, and industry trends. Long term unemployment can have serious consequences, such as financial pressure, social isolation, and physical health problems. Education is important in reducing the impact of unemployment, with higher levels of education associated with lower unemployment rates and higher earning potentials, versus the implication where jobless can have a severe impact on mental health, physical health, family connections, and financial stability. Further research is needed to investigate the long term impact of unemployment on various elements of life. Lack of attention paid to specific demographics and community level variables needs to be addressed. Level 8. We have the figures. The figures, we can see the main reason for unemployment. One of the main reasons for unemployment we can see from the graph is the red: permanent job losses, and also on temporary layoffs. There are also some that are not so common as job leaves. So most people are getting laid off by the boss and managers versus them exactly wanting to leave. Level 9. We have the reflection. Here we see unemployment as a global phenomenon that affects millions of people worldwide and can lead to poverty, homelessness, mental health issues again, and crime. This essay explores how unemployment affects the world and synthesizes information from multiple sources into a cohesive paper. This essay explores the effects of unemployment on the economy, society, and personal well being of individuals using scholarly and reliable sources. I conducted research using variable databases such as Google Scholar and ScienceDirect. These databases allowed me to find scholarly articles on unemployment from different perspectives, including economic, social, and psychological. I experienced trouble in this as I did hard research and it was very hard to find some information, especially from a scholarly source. It took a lot of dedication and hard work in order to find the sources I need and make sure that they was credible. Here we have our works cited, where these are the main authors that I used that allowed me to write my scholarly essay and make sure that all of the work was credible. Dun dun dun, you made it to the end with me. I thank you so much for playing this game.